they plotted and they spoke down on your name and your babies. They sung his name and wished your downfall. And they cannot understand why like air you rise. As the table is set, remember your enemies may be meeting God through realizing they don't know him all that well. Nobody is perfect. No, not one. But nobody is as hateful as someone who wants everything that you have. God won't let that kind of hatred go without a display of his favor. Favor ain't fair, but oh, favor is kind. And God will make you a living, breathing example that hell and the hell and others can wish you dead. And not only will you and yours live and not die, but they will have to watch you do it without them. And if this brings them to God and you to the table, it is enough. It is good. And what you meant for my harm, God meant for my good. Anytime God combines the story of Joseph with the story of Elijah, I get really excited because Elijah had to go and hide. He thought everybody wanted him dead, and they did. Jezebel wanted what he wanted, and Ahab wanted Jezebel. And so Ahab was very passive, and she was very controlling. So together they were disaster. But Elijah finally come out of the cave, and he goes up Mount Carmel, and he calls everybody there. Everybody. And God shows out and shows up, and Elijah on his way up that mountain says, you tell Ahab that he's going to see me today, because I'm done being afraid, and I'm done hiding from these people that want what I got, because favor ain't fair, but favor is kind, and God give me that favor, and God give me this job, and I'm going to go up there and I'm going to take it back. And he did. And in the story of Joseph, Joseph's whole family sells him out except for his dad and his little brother. And even though he goes through imprisonment and false accusations and people thinking that he's awful, they still know that something on Joseph, something on him says that God marked him, that he has a gift, and they call on him. Joseph becomes the second in command over everybody. When he met back up with his family, Joseph could have easily sent him to the guillotine, but he did not. Joseph simply said, what you meant for my harm, look at this. God meant for my good, because look where I'm standing at today, and look at you down there bowed down. But he loved them anyway. And it don't mean that we don't have boundaries. It simply meant that he recognized that even though they did everything they did to him, he wouldn't be where he was if the devil didn't try to stop him and God didn't show up and show out like he always does. And in that way, Joseph and Elijah are a little bit alike. You tell Ahab, he gonna see me today, because he can't talk me out of what God had for me, and he could never kill me, stomp me out, because what does the Bible say? That it might be under your feet and it might come for your ankle, but you're gonna crush the head of the enemy. And that don't mean people. The devil seeks to destroy us, but God seeks to lead us where we're supposed to be. And I believe if you're seeing this, that you should take this back to God like everything. But the Lord is faithful. If you take nothing else away from this, the Lord is faithful. And if it brings you to the table and it brings them to God, it is good. It is enough. And you don't have to run in circles with them, and you don't have to wave at the gas station. You just have to live your life accordingly, because you never know who might be watching you and hating you. I don't believe in haters. I believe in fans, because nobody watches you that hard that don't really like you or wish that they had what you had, or that they had the favor that you do. And how do you know that seeing that on your life isn't going to lead them to God, even if they never like you? Because you don't got to like me for God to love you, and you don't got to like me for God to use me to change your life. And the same is true for you. Trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your pathway straight. You've got this, because God's got you, and that's all that you really need to know.